Alright guys, continuing our series with the budget bushcraft, I wanted to show you a couple of knives that I have that I've had around for a while here, okay? The Old Faithful, I call it the Old Hickory, okay? This, for me, was a hand-me-down, so I didn't pay anything for it, nor did I pay anything for the sheath, and that's a relatively expensive leather sheath. I wouldn't have paid for that myself. But anyway, the knife itself. Let's go over that a little bit. It's got approximately a 6-inch blade on it. Honestly, I didn't measure it, so I don't know exactly, but about 6 inches, maybe 6.5. It's got a hardwood handle on it, and I forget the connection of these pins. It's the kind I use when I put knives together, but I can't think of what it is right now, but they're very sturdy. They've been using these connections on these handles for years, like that. It's just a pin that goes in, sleeves into another pin on the other side, and they press fit together, and they hold really well. You can use epoxy with them if you want to. You don't have to. I'm getting off subject. Anyway, the Old Hickory, okay, the steel is 1095 steel, so it will throw a spark off of a piece of chert, okay? Some people like that option. I've never had a lot of luck with getting a strike off of my knife blade like people do, but it is possible because of the type of steel it is. It's got the hardwood handle on it. It's full tang. And I have batoned this through small wood, not anything large, and I don't know how large I would want to go with it because the thickness of the blade is not super thick. I'm going to give it 1/8 of an inch. I don't think it's 3/16. Anyway, like I said, I picked this one up for free. It was a hand-me-down, but you can pick these up for 12 bucks. I know of one store online that sells them for $12 or so. But if you find one in a flea market or a Goodwill store or something like that, you could probably pick them up even cheaper than that. The Old Hickory, made in the USA, been a good knife for me. Okay, the other knife I've got is the Coleman fixed blade knife, okay? This particular knife, the sheath is a canvas, it's not a leather. And I bought this knife at a Coleman outlet store, and I believe I paid $9 for it. Pretty cheap knife. It's full tang, and this handle is not the one that comes on it. I didn't like the one it came with. You could feel the top and the bottom of the tang when you gripped it, and I thought that was uncomfortable, so I put my own handle on there and epoxied it in. I used the same pins it came with. Okay, back to the knife. So we're looking at about a 5-inch blade on this one, 4.5 inches of actual usable space on it because of the choil right there for your finger. Another thing this does not come with is a 90-degree spine. I put this one to a sander so I can get a spark off a ferro rod with it, and it works fine. It works great for that. I don't carry this one a lot. In fact, it's pretty much just a backup knife that I keep in one of my other packs up at the house. But all in all, it's not a bad knife for $9. I did do some research online before making this video, and I actually had trouble finding this knife. I found pictures of it, and I looked on like Amazon, and they said currently out of stock, don't know when it'll be back. I looked on Walmart.com and didn't see it there. I looked on Coleman.com and I didn't see it there. This particular one may not be produced any longer, but I'm sure they have something similar to it, okay? This one is made in China. So if that matters to some of you where the knife is made at, this one's China, the Old Hickory's made in USA. This is not a bad knife though for a backup knife. It's got a thicker spine on it than the Old Hickory does. Not sure if that's quite 3/16 or not, but it's close to it. But I would be more comfortable batoning this one through a little bit larger stick. Either one of them serve their purposes well. All right guys, there's 2 knives I picked up. One of them was actually free, but you can get it for 12 bucks. The other one I picked up for $9. Both of them do the job that they need to do. One's high carbon steel, one's stainless steel, one's made in the USA, one's made in China. One's got about a 6.5-inch blade, one's got a 5-inch blade. When you're in the woods, it's up to you how much of a difference those things actually make. To me, both of these knives do the job that I need them to do. So hopefully that gives you a little insight on some budget bushcraft items. Thanks for watching here at Bullhornbeach. Till next time, guys, get out in the woods.